36 Sports Endzone, sponsored by Mingy Beef Jerky.
Hey everyone, welcome into the End Zone, and of course, happy Halloween. Stick around to the end of the show to see our costumes.
And it was a great last night of regular season football in the Commonwealth, so let's get right into it. We had a great one over at Frederick Douglass. They hosted Boyle County. Two teams on a 6-game win streak entering this one, so someone was going to be red hot entering postseason play. We'll actually start this in the fourth quarter. Boyle up 14-7, and they were driving, but they muffed the snap here, and the Broncos are right on it. They pounced right on the ball. Huge stop for Douglas defense to keep them in this one. A few plays later, Broncos driving down the field. Now, here's Jeremiah Turner. He just somehow gets out of this and breaks inside the 10-yard line. And a few plays later, freshman quarterback Jaden Guzman, he finds his man Kane Bell Pointer across the middle for the score. They missed the extra point, though, so they stayed down 1. Boyle County gets the ball back, and on fourth down, how about this play? Powering through defenders to get a first down. A few plays later, Boyle County breaks it in and scores. They're up 20-13 as the 2-point conversion did not fail. Douglas got the ball back. Guzman tried to convert on fourth down. He was unable to do so. Boyle County stays strong on defense and wins this one. That's 7 straight for them. They finished 9-1 and will host Whitley County next week. Douglas finishes 6-4 and will host Henry Clay next week.
All right, next up, the Lafayette Generals hosting Oldham County tonight. First quarter, Jehovah's Condo finds an open Harrison Stevens. He takes it in for the score here, and the Generals are on top 6-0 after the missed PAT. The Colonels, though, quick to respond after that one. Quarterback Brandon Collick goes long to Ryan Giles, who makes a tough catch for the touchdown. Oldham County now leads 7-6, and the Colonels just kept their foot on the gas. Quarterback keeper here for another touchdown. Oldham County wins it 43-13, pushes Lafayette to an even 5-5 on the season.
All right, let's head over to Great Crossing now for senior night for the Warhawks. They hosted Corbin in this one. Warhawk Redhound battle, fun mascots there. Redhounds, they got the ball first in this one. They marched right down the field. Here's quarterback Mason Sammons with a beautiful pass over the top of the defense. His senior receiver Cam Estep, that's his 4th touchdown of the season. He gets a hug from a fan. That's just the start for the Corbin offense in this one. They went on to have a big night. The Redhounds forced a quick 3-and-out and got the ball back. Here is Sammons finding Estep again, this time on a screen. And you think he's going all the way down the field, but he apparently stepped out around midfield. They came back there, but it didn't matter because
I was like, why'd he stop?
Yeah, no, he stopped, but you know, it didn't matter because a few plays later, Sammons again. And look at this throw up in the pocket here to sophomore Zach Thomas. He just gets right down the field to the 5. Great tackle but from the Warhawks, but it doesn't matter. A few plays later after this one, Great Crossing, excuse me. Corbin down to the 1-yard line, and they just punch it right back in. That's Trey Person on that one, and the Redhounds dominated this one from start to finish. Corbin wins 47-7 over Great Crossing. They finished the year 7-3, and Great Crossing ends their season 1-9.
All right, next we go to Bowling Green at Franklin County. The dance team was in the holiday spirit tonight. All right, Flyers with the ball first. Knox Barrett finds Delano Collins in motion, brought down in the end zone for the score. Franklin County on the board first. Flyers with the ball again next. Jack Oldham gets the handoff, shaking tackles left and right here. Check that out. A well-deserved score. Flyers lead 14-3. Now the Purples with an opportunity. They almost lose the ball on the snap right there, but Anthony Davis recovers and slings it to Hudson Notmeyer, who makes the catch and cuts in right there for the score. Wouldn't be enough for Bowling Green, though. Franklin County wins it 28-18. That marks their 31st consecutive regular season win, plus their 3rd consecutive unbeaten regular season, and also their 6th undefeated regular season in the last 14 years. Franklin County on a roll ahead of the playoffs.
Them and Boyle County look like the favorites in 4A. Should be a fun class to watch in the coming weeks.
For sure. All right, stay with us. We'll have plenty more highlights when we come back.
36 Sports Endzone, sponsored by Mingy Beef Jerky.
Welcome back into the End Zone. Thanks for watching with us on this Halloween night. Let's not waste any more time getting right back into it. Henry Clay hosting Connor tonight. When I got there at halftime, the Blue Devils were up 21-6. In the second half, we saw a lot of good plays from Henry Clay's secondary. Third down pass broken up by Isaiah King, forcing Connor to try a field goal. But the Cougars offense was starting to come alive in the second half. Grayson Montgomery gets it to Cordian Abernathy, who spins and shimmies his way across the goal line for the touchdown. Connor actually sent this one into overtime. Penalties were killing the Blue Devils, and the Cougars beat Henry Clay in overtime 41-34, the final.
Talk about a second half for Connor.
Seriously.
Senior night over at West Jessamine tonight. The Colts, they hosted Tate's Creek in this one, and it was the Colts were looking for a 7-3 season, kind of under the radar team. People aren't seeing that in this one, but Tate's Creek's won 3 in a row, so we have a good one here. And we start this one off with Tate's Creek quarterback Darnell Burnside. He is going to throw one deep down the field to his guy inside the 5-yard line on this one, and just a great play by the Tate's Creek offense. But West Jessamine, they came up big on third down just a few plays later. This is a sack by Aiden Blanton. Tate's Creek had to settle for a field goal on that one. Later on, West Jessamine marched right down the field, and Bragdon Welch ran it in from the 5. Colts went up 7-3. Commodores, they tried to respond, but Burnside is picked off by Welch. Ooh. Yeah, the same Welch. Talk about doing it on both sides of the ball. Swiss Army knife for the Colts team. And the Colts did it on both sides of the ball as a team in this one. They were able to win this one on their senior night, 28-16. They finished the year 7-3. Great season for West Jessamine, honestly. And Tate's Creek also will be hosting next week because they did win their district. So they still get a home game next week.
All right, we'll